My fiancée confessed she never loved me days before our wedding, so I walked away and found true love. I'm James Carter, 30 years old, an architect in Seattle. I design buildings, sleek, sustainable ones that make cities better. My job's my passion. I've spent years sketching, studying, and sweating to get here. I work at a top firm, and my colleague Claire, 35, says I'm on track for partner someday. Life was good. Or so I thought. 4 years ago, I met Emily Hayes. She was 28, a marketing exec with a killer smile and sharp wit. We clicked instantly at a friend's barbecue. She loved my quiet drive. I loved her energy. We moved fast. Dates, trips, moving in together. 6 months ago, I proposed. She said yes. I thought we were unstoppable. Wedding plans kicked off, venue booked, invitations sent. I was all in. But Emily's family? They were a lot. Her dad, Robert, 60, owned a struggling real estate business. He was pushy, always talking money and status. Her mom, Linda, 58, was his echo, obsessed with keeping up appearances. They liked me, or so I thought. Robert called me stable, like I was a safe bet for their daughter. Linda gushed about my job, but it felt off, like they saw dollar signs, not me. Lately, Emily changed. She'd dodge wedding talk, cancel dress fittings, stay late at work. I'd ask what's wrong. She'd snap, "Nothing, James, I'm fine." I brushed it off. Stress, right? Planning a wedding's tough, but deep down I knew something was up. Her eyes didn't light up anymore. Her laugh felt forced. I ignored the red flags. Love makes you blind. My best friend, Mark Sullivan, 30, wasn't blind. He's a contractor, blunt as hell. Over beers, he'd say, "James, Emily's acting weird. Watch your back." I laughed it off. "She's just nervous, man. We're good." Mark didn't buy it. "Hope you're right," he'd mutter. I should have listened, because a week before the wedding, my world flipped upside down. I thought I had it all, a dream job, a dream girl, a dream future. But dreams crack fast when truth hits. Emily wasn't who I thought. Her confession shattered everything. And walking away? That was just the start. It was a week before the wedding. I was at our apartment folding invitations when Emily called. "I'm working late," she said, voice flat. "Don't wait up." Again? She'd been working late all month. I frowned. "What about the dress fitting tomorrow?" Silence. Then, "I canceled it. Too busy." My stomach twisted. Something was wrong. That night she came home past midnight. I was on the couch, waiting. "We need to talk," I said. She sighed, dropping her bag. "Fine." "What?" Her tone was ice. I cut to the chase. "You're avoiding me. The wedding. Everything. What's going on?" She looked away, arms crossed. Seconds dragged. Then she dropped the bomb. "James," she said, eyes cold. "I don't love you. I never did." My heart stopped. The room spun. "What?" I managed, voice cracking. She sat down, staring at the floor. "You're a good guy, but I don't feel it. I never felt it." I blinked, numb. "Then why say yes? Why plan a wedding?" Her answer gutted me. "My parents," she said. "Dad's business is tanking. They wanted me to marry someone stable. You fit the bill." I stared, speechless. Fit the bill? Like I was a job application? "So you lied?" I asked. She shrugged. "I thought I could make it work, but I can't." I felt sick. 4 years. A ring, a future, all fake. I tried to stay calm. "Can we fix this? Counseling? Anything?" She shook her head. "I want out, James. I'm sorry." Sorry? That word meant nothing. I stood, pacing. "You're bailing a week before our wedding? After everything?" She didn't flinch. "Better now than later." Her voice was steel. The next morning, her dad, Robert, called. "James, Emily told us," he said, all business. "You need to understand her. She's young, confused. Go through with the wedding. It's best for everyone." Best for who? His bank account? I snapped. She doesn't love me, Robert. I'm not a contract. He scoffed. Don't be dramatic. Think about our family's reputation. Then Linda texted, James, you're letting Emily down. You could have tried harder to keep her happy. Tried harder? I'd given her everything. Love, support, a home. I showed Mark the texts. He was livid. They're using you, man. Emily's a pawn in their game. Walk away. I wanted to, but part of me clung to hope. Maybe she'd change her mind. I called Emily that night. Are you sure? I asked, voice raw. No going back? She was blunt. I'm sure. I need to be free. Free. That word stung. I hung up, heart in pieces. My fiancée didn't love me. Her family saw me as a paycheck. And our wedding? It was days away. I had to decide, fight for a lie or walk away. Emily's words haunted me. I never loved you. They looped in my head, tearing me apart. I couldn't sleep, couldn't eat. I sat in our apartment staring at her empty closet. She'd already moved half her stuff out. The wedding was 5 days away and I was drowning in doubt. Could I save this? Should I? I called Mark the next morning. He came over, coffee in hand. Man, you look like hell, he said, blunt as ever. I spilled everything, Emily's confession, her parents' pressure. He leaned forward, eyes fierce. James, she played you. Her family's worse. Hurry the wedding. You deserve better. I wanted to agree, but fear held me back. What would people say? Our friends? My family? I'd look like the guy who couldn't keep his fiancée. Then Emily's lies spread. I got a text from a mutual friend. Heard you and Emily are fighting. She said you're too controlling. Controlling? Me? I'd given her freedom, space, everything. I called her. Why are you telling people I'm wrong? She sighed, annoyed. I didn't say that. People twist things. But the rumors grew. Another friend messaged, Emily said you're not ready for marriage. My blood boiled. She was painting me as the villain. Her parents piled on. Robert called, leaning on my phone like he owned me. You need to reconsider, kid. Emily's emotional. Marry her and this blows over. I'll cover the reception costs. I stared at the phone, incredulous. You think I'll marry someone who doesn't love me for a free party? He smirked through the line. It's not just a party, it's security. For both of you. Security? He meant his failing business. I told him to back off. He didn't. Linda called next. James, you're ruining Emily's life, she said, voice dripping with guilt. She's distraught. Fix this. Distraught? Emily seemed fine when she gutted me. I hung up, shaking. My phone buzzed with more texts. Friends taking her side, relatives asking why I was causing drama. I felt like I was losing everyone. Work was my only refuge. Claire, my colleague, noticed my slump. James, your designs are slipping, she said, kind but firm. What's wrong? I gave her the short version. She frowned. You're worth more than this. Focus on you. The rest will follow. Her words stuck, but doubt gnawed at me. Was I enough? Had I failed Emily somehow? I met Mark for lunch. He was done with my hesitation. James, she's trashing you to save face. Her parents want your paycheck, not you. Walk away before you're trapped. I nodded, but my heart wasn't there. I loved Emily, or at least the version I thought I knew. Letting go felt like admitting defeat. Then Emily texted, Can we talk? One last time? I agreed, against my better judgment. We met at a cafe. She looked tired, not remorseful. I didn't mean to hurt you, she said, but I can't pretend anymore. Let's just get through the wedding. For everyone. For everyone. Not for me. That was the moment I saw her clearly, a stranger using me. I left without a word, my mind racing. The wedding was days away. I had to choose, live a lie or save myself. I left that cafe with Emily's words burning in my ears. Let's just get through the wedding. like it was a chore, like I was a prop in her life. 4 years, a ring, a future, all a lie. I drove home, hands gripping the wheel, heart pounding. I couldn't do this. I wouldn't. The wedding was 3 days away, but I was done. At my apartment, I sat on the couch, staring at our engagement photo. Emily's smile looked fake now. I'd been blind, chasing a dream that never existed. Mark's voice echoed, "Walk away before you're trapped." He was right. I grabbed my phone, called the venue. "Cancel the wedding," I said. The manager was stunned. "Are you sure?" I was. I called the caterer, the florist, the church. One by one, I shut it down. Each call felt like a weight lifting. Next, I texted the guests. "I'm sorry, but the wedding's off. I'll explain later." My phone exploded. Calls, texts, voicemails. I ignored them. I had one more call to make. "Emily," she answered, voice sharp. "What's wrong now?" I didn't hesitate. "It's over. I canceled everything." Silence. Then, "You can't do this, James. It's too late." Too late? For her, maybe. Not for me. She begged. "Please, let's talk. In person." I agreed, but only to end it face to face. We met at our apartment that night. She was frantic, eyes red. "Why are you doing this?" she cried. "We can still make it work." I stood firm. "You don't love me, Emily. You said it. I'm not living a lie for you or your family." She sobbed, grabbing my arm. "I didn't mean it. I was confused." Confused? For 4 years? I wasn't buying it. I handed her the ring. "Take it, we're done." Her face crumpled, but I felt nothing. No anger, no pain, just relief. I packed a bag, left the apartment key on the counter, and walked out. My phone buzzed. "Robert." "You're a coward, James. You'll pay for humiliating us." I blocked him. Then Linda's text. "How dare you destroy Emily's future?" Blocked. Emily's number? Blocked. Social media? Gone. Clean slate. I crashed at Mark's place. He opened the door, saw my face, and grinned. "You did it, man. Proud of you." I collapsed on his couch, exhausted but free. "What now?" I asked. He shrugged. "Live. For you." His words hit hard. For years I'd lived for Emily, her family, our future. Now it was my turn. The next day I went to work. Claire pulled me aside. "You look different," she said. "Better." I told her the truth. She nodded. "Good call. Now focus. We've got a big project coming." I dove in, sketching designs with a fire I hadn't felt in months. My team noticed. "James, you're back," one said. I was, stronger than ever. Emily didn't let go easily. She emailed me, bypassing my blocks. "I'm sorry, James, I made a mistake. Can we talk?" I deleted it. Another came from Robert. "You owe us for the deposits. We'll sue." I laughed. Sue me for what? Saving myself? I forwarded it to a lawyer friend who said it was an empty threat. I moved on. Days turned to weeks. I got my own place, a small loft in Seattle. I ran every morning, rain or shine. I designed buildings that made my boss beam. I was rebuilding my life piece by piece, but Emily's family, they were falling apart. And me? I was just getting started. Canceling the wedding sent shockwaves. My phone stayed quiet for days. No more calls from Emily's family. But Seattle's a small world. Word got around. A friend texted, "Heard Emily's telling everyone you bailed because you couldn't commit." Commit? I'd given her 4 years. I let the rumors slide. Truth has a way of surfacing. Emily's family took a hit. Mark heard from a mutual friend that Robert's real estate business tanked. Canceled wedding deposits didn't help. He'd been counting on my stability to charm investors. Linda stopped hosting her fancy brunches, too embarrassed. Emily? She moved back with her parents, jobless after quitting her marketing gig. I didn't gloat, just kept moving forward. Emily tried reaching out. An email slipped through. James, I'm sorry, I was wrong. Can we talk? I read it, heart cold. Sorry now, when her plan fell apart? I deleted it. Another came. I miss you. Please give me a chance. I blocked her email. She even sent a friend to my office begging me to meet. I said no. I wasn't her fallback. Work was my anchor. Claire handed me a huge project, designing an eco-friendly community center. You've got this, James, she said. I poured myself into it. Sketches piled up, meetings buzzed, my designs won praise. I felt alive again. My team noticed. You're killing it, one said. I was. No more carrying Emily's lies. Mark kept me sane. One night, over pizza, he said, You dodged a bullet, man. Emily's a mess. You're free. Free. That word hit different now. I started running again, pounding Seattle's wet streets. I joined a photography class, craving something new. That's where I met Sarah Miller, 29, a freelance photographer. She was all smiles, with a camera always in hand. We bonded over light angles and coffee. Just friends, I told myself. I wasn't ready for more. Emily's family didn't quit. Robert sent a letter, actual paper, demanding I pay for damages. Damages? Like I owed them for their daughter's betrayal. My lawyer friend laughed it off. It's a bluff. Ignore it. I did. Linda tried guilt-tripping through a mutual friend. Emily's heartbroken. You ruined her. Heartbroken? She'd never loved me. I cut that friend off too. Months passed. My project launched. The community center opened to rave reviews. Claire called me into her office. James, you're on fire. Keep this up, your partner material. I grinned, banking a fat bonus. I bought a new couch for my loft, hung art on the walls. My life was mine again. Sarah and I grew closer. She dragged me to art galleries, laughing at my bad photo attempts. Stick to buildings, James, she'd tease. Her warmth was new, real, not forced. I wasn't ready to call it love, but it felt good, different, honest. Emily's life kept crumbling. A friend said she was bartending now, living in a cramped apartment. Robert's business went under. Linda sold her jewelry to pay bills. I didn't care. They'd used me, discarded me. Now they were reaping what they sowed. But my story wasn't over. Something was brewing with Sarah, something real, and it was about to change everything. 6 months after I walked away from Emily, life felt new. My loft was home now, filled with sketches, photos, and a life I'd built for myself. Work was thriving. My community center design won an award. Claire was pushing me for partner. I ran every morning, rain soaking my shoes, feeling stronger each day. And Sarah? She was becoming more than a friend. Sarah Miller was different. At 29, she lived for her art, capturing Seattle's grit and glow through her lens. She'd drag me to dive bars or misty beaches, camera in hand, laughing at my bad jokes. No pressure, no games, just her. One night, over burgers, she said, James, you're not like most guys. You're real. I smiled, heart racing. Real. That's how she made me feel. We started a project together. My architectural sketches paired with her photos for a local gallery show. Late nights, coffee runs, debates over angles. Somewhere in the chaos, I fell for her. Hard. One evening, under the gallery lights, I kissed her. She kissed back. Took you long enough, she teased. I laughed, freer than I'd ever been. Emily resurfaced a week later. An email, of course. She always found a way. James, I was wrong. I love you. Can we meet? Love me? Now? After everything? I showed Sarah. She shrugged. Your call. But you're happy now, right? I was. I replied to Emily, I'm done. Don't contact me again. Then I blocked her for good. Word got around. Emily was struggling, bartending, living paycheck to paycheck. Robert's business folded. He was selling his car to cover debts. Linda stopped talking to neighbors, too ashamed. I didn't care. They'd used me, manipulated me. Their mess wasn't mine. I'd paid enough. Mark threw a party to celebrate my gallery show. Sarah's photos hung next to my designs, glowing under soft lights. Claire was there, toasting my success. "You've come a long way, James." Mark grinned, arm around me. "Told you you'd be fine." I looked at Sarah, laughing with friends, and knew he was right. That night, Sarah and I walked along the pier. Rain misted our faces. "So," she said, nudging me, "what's next for us?" I took her hand. "Everything." She smiled, eyes bright. For the first time, I saw a future, real, honest, mine. Not a dream I'd forced, but one I'd found. Canceling that wedding was the hardest thing I'd done. Emily's betrayal broke me, but it also saved me. I walked away from a lie and found truth. Sarah wasn't just love. She was freedom, laughter, home. I'm James Carter, architect, dreamer, stronger than ever, and I wouldn't change a thing.